With your CIGTV News Update, I'm Donna Bush. Thanks for joining us as always. We begin with news from the Cayman Islands Further Education Center, or CIFEC. On Wednesday, a group of employers who take on students from the school each year as interns gathered for a breakfast in their honor.
At CIFEC this morning, we're hosting, the Career Services Department is hosting our annual appreciation breakfast for our employers. Our students at CIFEC, they attend school 3 days per week and they are at work 2 days per week. The employers have supported us over the years. We have upwards of 100 employers, and so this is our way of saying thanks.
Now, the appreciation breakfast allowed those in attendance to meet each other and discuss how the CIFEC internship program has worked for their organization. The CIFEC interns spend time on the job in various industries within government and the private sector for 6 months during the year they attend. In other news, a reminder that the Department of Planning is seeking public input on Plan Cayman, the development plan, which is a long-range comprehensive strategy that provides guidance for the physical development and overall use of land on Grand Cayman. This process is one of the key tasks government has set out to accomplish as part of our strategy for developing a strong economy for the Cayman Islands, notes the Honorable Joseph Hugh, Minister for Planning. Our infrastructure has a direct impact on our businesses, communities, and families, and to ensure it is sustainable in the future, we need the public to have its say, adds the minister. A dedicated website, plancayman.ky, was launched back in October. We've told you about this once before, but we are giving you this reminder about the whole process, which started back in October. The public feedback on the National Planning Framework will be accepted through the 28th of January next year. The document will be revised based on feedback received from you, the public. After that, the department will then begin preparing more detailed area plans for various parts of Grand Cayman, beginning with the 7-mile beach tourism corridor. Now, the public will be invited to be involved in that process as well. Well, finally, the Department of Immigration has announced its holiday working hours as well as dates for the remaining board meetings for this year. The immigration headquarters, including public counters and the passport and visa offices, will close to the public on specific dates listed on your television screen. The reopening dates are also listed for those interested in knowing what the Immigration Department's holiday hours are going to be. As 2018 comes to a close, the various immigration boards will have their final meetings soon. The Work Permit Board meets for the final time this year on December 19th, and their next meeting takes place on January 7th, while the Business Staffing Planning Board will also have their final meeting for the year on December 19th and resume those meetings on the 16th of January. The Cayman Status and Permanent Residency Board's final meeting was held yesterday, that's December the 11th, and they will go back to the table on January the 10th. Meantime, the Administration, Border Control and Enforcement sections of the Immigration Department will continue functioning as usual while the boards are on leave. And that ends today's news update. If you missed it, you can go to the Cayman Islands Government Facebook page as well as the CIG Television YouTube channel. For now, I'm Donna Bush, as always, thanking you for joining me, wishing you a wonderful and, of course, a very safe night, and inviting you back here again tomorrow. Until then, bye-bye for now. Thank you.
The Royal Cayman Islands Police Service has launched a new service to apply for a police clearance certificate online. To make this process quick and easy, ensure you have digital copies of all required documents readily available. At a minimum, you'll need a copy of your passport photo page. Our website lists the full requirements. If you are using an Apple iOS or Android mobile device, you can use the camera to take photos of these documents while completing your application. After you have read the instructions and are ready to start, type in the alphanumeric string from the CAPTCHA image and click the green button that says Start Application. If you can't read the letters and numbers properly, click Can't Read Image below the photo to try again. To complete your application, you will follow 5 simple steps. These are shown at the top of each page, and the blue circle will always show where you are right now. Enter the requested data in each field. All fields marked with an asterisk are required. Each field has some help information, and please pay attention to the correct format for dates and telephone numbers in particular. When selecting your birthday, you can also use the calendar feature. If a field has a drop-down list, you can scroll through alphabetically or start typing to find the correct option. You will be asked to enter your email address twice to ensure it's correct. This is the address we will use to send you a confirmation email and receipt. Once you have entered all of the required information, click Next at the bottom of the screen. If you click the Cancel Application button at any stage in the process, you will lose everything you've entered so far and be returned to the home page. On this page, answer the questions about past offenses, provide details if relevant, and then click Next. In this step, you will select the type of service being requested and details of the person applying, as well as anyone who might pick up the certificate on his or her behalf. If you select certain options, more information may be required at this stage or later in the process when you are uploading your documents. Finally, select the reasons you are applying and then click Next. If you make a mistake, use the drop-down menu to change the reason or click the red X to delete a line. Remember, if you click the Cancel Application button at any stage in the process, you will lose everything you've entered so far and be returned to the home page. If you need to go back to a previous page to review or change data you already entered, you can use the Back button. You can also navigate through the process using the links at the top of the page. On this page, you will be asked for the relevant digital documents to support your application. On each line, click the Upload icon, select the correct file, and then click Upload. Repeat this process for each document. Based on the information you've already entered, this page will tell you the basic documents required. However, please remember to read the guidance notes to ensure you've included everything for your particular application. You can click the Upload More Documents button if you need to add more files, using the Comments field to briefly explain the additional documents you are submitting. If you go back to previous sections after uploading documents and make changes that affect these requirements, you may need to re-upload your documents. This is the final page before submission. Please review all information provided to ensure it is accurate and complete. You won't be able to change anything on this page, but you can use the Back button or the links at the top of the page to return to earlier pages and update any field. By submitting this application, you are declaring that the information provided is accurate and truthful. If you are satisfied with your application, click Proceed to Online Payment. You may need to allow pop-ups and then click the button again to show the payment screen where you will enter your debit or credit card information. The Cayman Islands government accepts Visa and MasterCard, and you can use a debit or credit card issued anywhere in the world. Payment will be processed in Cayman Islands dollars for local service, and in United States dollars for overseas service. If you have questions about any exchange rate that will be used, or foreign currency transaction fees, please contact the bank that issued your card. The Cayman Islands government will not receive or retain your card information. Once your online payment has been authorized, you can view and print your receipt. Click Continue to return to our webpage for details on pickup date and time. If there is an issue with your application and we have to contact you for more information, your application may be delayed. You will also receive a confirmation email with this information and your official receipt. Please remember to bring your passport for identification when you collect your certificate from the Criminal Records Office.